So sorry for that. So I renamed this to /collider, and I'm going to apply this /collider holder. Let's name it like that. So this is actually really wide, isn't it? Let's make it just a bit smaller. There we go. So we have the animated mesh here assigned. We can change if it's active or not here. And here we can /enable their parameter. Oh, I don't have a bool. Really? Float? Really? Float? Can I function? Oh, I can. Look at this, boys. Wait. Let's search for it. /slash. Oh, really? Int enum, float or string. Add new. Yes. So I can't have a bool. Layers, no. How do I add an event, animation event? Great. For every function assigned to the animation event, a calls is sent via send message style mechanism to all components of the animated game object. Animation events are displayed with a flag icon and a number. Okay. This field is disabled. When the parameter type is an enum, you can select an enum. And name is not unique in the correct. The enum pop-up can be displayed. Type 0 or 1. Void, int, float, or string. Okay, keys parameter, master keys. So I can't pass a bool. Weird, isn't it? What if I do it like, oops, what's the matter, man? Can I do it like this? Bool 1. No. Okay, let's leave it like that. So /enable, let's do it like this, /enable true /disable. And so this is set to false, and by default this is disabled. So let's see, slash enable, and slash disable. So from here to there, the animation will be activated. I mean, the collider will be activated. From here to there. Slash. Okay. Oops, this. Again, slash collider holder. Alright, so I need to change that. Weapon collider, clean up. There. A rig hierarchy. Alright, so this, yeah. Okay, so what's next? So this is the slash. Let's export the clip. Slash. Okay. Hero models barbarian slash. Let's get this. Let's add the slash. Make transition to walk. Make transition to idle. Let's change this like that. Slash. So the activation part is easy because I just need to create a card that fires this trigger parent game object runs the right animation and then on the right frame activates effects on the item card. Trigger the effect of this item card using its component effects. Trigger, activation trigger. So this gets the card. Take playable cards. So let's see. Attacks. Punch card. Punch attack here. So I can create a card like this one. Or like this sword item. Wood sword, and I have to change this punch attack here. So let's see how this is done. Punch attack. So basically this is really simple. There's a custom event here called activation trigger, and this runs the animation. Simple. So what I need to do now is let's see. So when an animation runs, normally the execute command execute card command runs. So as a visitor, runs all the effects. Alright, let's see how this is done. So this is the punch attack. Clip face target, spawn prefab, and execute card command. Okay, so this one, clip execute card command. So this is run. So if this is an item, if this is a card, so if the item runs here, it runs all the effects of the cached card. Okay. Okay, so this runs all the effects. Okay. What a problem. So I cannot run this. This should be different. I think I should be able to do this, but this should activate. Okay. So the slash, when the slash is activated, this should run. So attack card. So let's do like a normal attack first, just to understand what I need to do. Cached attack hit. Let's see what happens here. My auto battles. My entity being combat equals enemy. Loop counter attack upgrade. So this sets up the attack, and then in this attack it gets the target, or it gets the first target. So this is completely different. Because it gets the target, and then it attacks it. So this shouldn't be run with this new hit detection mechanism. So what should I do? Activate. So the thing is that set up target hit, activate cache target hit, attack upgrade. Maybe I can do like I can do this and get attack upgrade. What's this attack upgrade? Oh, only if it's an enemy. So if it's an enemy, it's more powerful. The attacks get like a bonus. It's an upgrade. Get they loop. They loop. Why a they loop? Why is it called a they loop? They loop. Why a they loop? Crazy. Why did I name it they loop? Oh, because it's a loop. Okay. Get they counter. So this shouldn't be called they loop counter. It should be called just they counter. So let's rename it. Get they counter attack upgrade. This is just a counter for the days. Get they counter attack upgrade. Okay. set up target, hit. So let's see. I have this hero. Call. Can I do a custom? Did I read custom? Composite. Custom collision actions. Custom collision setup. What's this? Okay. What collision setup? Each custom collision action on each collider, you can use this on the game object that matches all the collisions of its children. What? On trigger, enter action. Okay, I don't need this. So here I can set what happens when it enters, invoke. Oh, look at this. Collision collider. So this is a trigger, by the way. So this excludes everything. And enemies or combat. Oh, what if I don't want it to attack enemies? Okay, let's just leave it like that. So I can add the thing here, right? Custom collisions, and what I need is to when the enemy enters, it gets hit. So what else? Okay, I can do it like this. Public void hit target collider. So there. Let's see how this is done. So for example, if the other let's do it like this, collider. So hit target collider. Target collider. So when the other is an enemy, it's a collider enemy, and I should remove this. I should remove this. And I should remove this. So this setup target hit, let's see. Health bar script, this, the target and damage target attack. Okay, so let's copy this. Yes, hit target collider. So I can do collide that enemy. I can do a get auto battles manager. The same with this. And I can do a private int get they counter attack upgrade, like this. And I can close this, get this here. I can copy this and I can return attack upgrade. And let's do like this. There we go. And in here I can attack damage. So the attack damage, setup target hit. Setup, activate cache attack. Setup. I need to get the cards. So I got this, and I got this. Let's do a plus here. And here I get the activation queue, the cached card as attack card. Why? Attack. Okay, so this is the attack only if it's a an attack card. What if it isn't an attack card? So here I can use this hit target collider. Okay, so let's hero here. I can use the auto battles and hit target collider. So when it enters the trigger, it runs the auto battles manager hit target collider method, this one. And here it damages the target. Or I should say here, what it should do is, depending on the type of card cached, it either damages the target or it applies the alright, it's reading my mind once again. It either attacks the card, else if it's a item. If it's an item card applies is to if it's an item, it applies the effects to the target. There. So let's see how to do that. Queue position indicators, visual debug, daytime, camera controls, building type, was defeated window, rings, card action, resource selector. So I needed a clip something clip, how was it called? Common clips something, common clip events. So I could do the same visitor thing, so it's faster that way. Cache cards, visitable card, accept visitors, I visitable, accept visitor. So this card is visitable. What's going on? Visitor. So the card is a visitor. The card accepts the visitor, clip events visitor, clip events visitor. So if the visited is an item card, do that. I should do this, you know. I should use this method. So anyway, so combo item component. So I think that when the slash is enabled, I should also get my entity being and activate the combo. Let's activate combo component. Wait a second, I have the same problem. Clip events visitors. So slash activate combo component. If it's present, cache my items. So this is going to fire an error, because this slash can be a slash could be an item or an attack card. A slash could be activated from. So that's the problem. Activate combo component. So only if it's an item. Let's do it. If card is item card SO there. If this is true, then execute the combo. All right. So next is that I should run this. So where were we? There. Okay, my entity being. There we go. My entity being. So the problem is that when an effect runs, for example, the weak effect, it gets the present target, right? Yes. So maybe I can get target, see? Get target. Get active target. So that's the problem. So this should change the active target. It should change the active target. It should save it, and then it should replace it. So let's change it. So when this happens, okay. So here, replace the active target with the target collided. So this is there, right? But before that, I need to auto battles manager, right? Auto battles manager. Auto battles manager. Previous active target. Instead of active, should I say main target? So here it saves it. It changes it here. Collided enemy, yes. It applies all the effects to the to the target really? Get target, right? Get target context. Oh, wait a second. Alright, so get my auto battles manager or get active. If it's the enemy, gets the active target. Main target. Maybe I could change it. So the active target with the target collided. And so here it applies to the effects to its own target, to the specific target, and then it should restore the active target. There we go. Very important. So restore the active target after applying all effects. There we go. Now, should I do all of that with ifs? So this is going to happen quickly. So you know what, I want to use the visitor pattern. See, the visitor acts like a manager that decides which action to perform depending on the type of card visited. So the card accepts a visitor, and this runs this, right? Card. So this card is the visitable. Accept visitor. So let's see, card scriptable object. Visit. Visit attack card. Visit. Wait a second. So this accepts the visitor. Clip events visitor. So this should run this. Accepts the visitor and runs the visitor. That's what it should do. Clip events visitor. So the clip event visitor is an iVisitor. By the way, I forgot how to use this. That's why I'm reviewing it. So clip face target, accept visitor, visit, accept visitor, visitable. So when this is visitable, it runs the accept visitor. So this is what? Oh, the card is visitable. The card of this. Cache, card prefab, card. There. So this should have a method. Wait a second, it doesn't have a method. So this is serialize scriptable object. This card is iVisitable, card scriptable object. How is this possible? This is not card scriptable object. It's not visitable. Why? There is no I here. Serialize scriptable object. Iserialization callback. I don't get this. Please explain this to me. Explain. This line of code attempts to cast the card object to an iVisitable type and assigns it to the card variable. In other words, it checks if the card object implements the iVisitable interface, and if so, allows it to be treated as an iVisitable object. This is done using the as keyword, which is a safe cast operation in C#. If the cast fails, the card object does not implement iVisitable, the card variable will be null. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. So this card scriptable object does not implement iVisitable, but an item card does implement it. All right. See, so now it makes sense. So the item card and the attack card both implement the iVisitable interface. Where is it? Item, weapons, components, attacks, punch card. There we go. iVisitable accept visitor. So when iVisitable is implemented, the accept visitor visits. It runs the visit of the visitor. So when this is run, it visits this. It runs the visit of this class. There we go, the visit. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. So I should add a battles manager here. And let's see, could I create a new class here? Where should I create it? So basically what I need is a context and these two, the visit card and the item, so that I can run these two by separate. Collided enemy. Should I have another class here? Another class inside this mono behavior, auto battles manager. Yeah, I'm gonna create it right here. Public class clip events visitor. So how should I name it? Should call it enemy, or should I say target collider hit visitor. There we go. So now I copy these two. I mean, it should be three, right? Or two guys. Item components car. Item components car. Okay. So now I need the context, and let's do this easy. Wait a second. Target collider hit context common clip events. No, the context is the auto battles manager. Auto battles manager. Auto battles manager. Okay, so let's delete all this, and let's delete all this. So if it's a attack card, do this. Oh, look at this. Collided enemy. And if it's an item, you do this. iVisitor. iVisitor. So item card. Okay, I can item card. So I need, so I guess this is easy. There. this one is easy, but this one is hard. Nope. Collided enemy. Collided enemy. There, that's the problem. Visit attack card. Collided enemy. Damage target. So let's just not the collided enemy, but they get active target. There we go. Get active target. Autobattles manager. Damage target. Context. There we go. So that should be enough. So this updates the active target. Previous target. There we go. Replace the active target. So here I should do a, how is this? The target collider visitor. Target collider, target collision visitor, target collision visitor, this. So now I do accept visitor, collided enemy, no. So I should do a, how did I do this? I get the this guy there. I get the card. So if it runs this target collisions visitor. Target collisions visitor. Let's see. Attack target. Let's rename this. Let's rename weapon or attack. Weapon, attack, let's say a collider target, or let's say collision target visitor. Slash collider. So let's change this. Weapon collision target. Weapon collision target visitor. There we go. So let's replace this here. Let's put it right there. Let's set it as private. Oh, I can't. Alright. Let's copy this. Let's put this there. And let's place this there. So, okay, so let's delete this. Accept visitor. So when this is run depending on the type of card. If it's an item card, it runs all the effects of the card, and if it's an attack card, it just damages the target. The active target gets the attack of the card, and it gives the wait a second. Alright, yes, if it's an enemy, it gives him a bonus depending on the day. Good. Retracer. Okay, so this should work fine because it gets the hit target collider. Use it when a weapon slash collider hits an enemy. Alright, so there. Auto battles hit target collider. Hit target collider. On trigger, enter. Alright, on hit, on target collider, on, let's change the name of this, on enemy, should I say? No, on entity, on combat pin, collider, no, on weapon collider hit. On weapon collider hit. On weapon collider hit. Enemy. Hit target. On weapon collider target. No, I shouldn't say enemy. Enemy hit. Enemy hit. On weapon collider, enemy hit. But this works for the hero and for the enemies. So Is the target? No. Weapon collider hit. There. Simple. Weapon collider hit. So I should replace this now. Should I get a new coffee? Should I get a new coffee? I want a coffee. I want a coffee. Okay, so auto battles manager on weapon collider hit. So this is slash collider holder. Okay. So let's write a comment here. When the card gets visited, it runs the visit of the visitor. This one, so visit. So a different method. So a different method can be called depending on the type of card, item, or attack card. There we go. Let's do this. There. Collided. Target collided hit. Okay, target collided hit. Please. Okay, I hope I get to understand what this is all about. On weapon collider hit. On weapon collider hit. Okay. So when this collider hits, this guy, when it hits an enemy, I need a new slash holder, so slash fx vfx. There we go. So I need to do the slash vfx. Or not, maybe not like this. Okay, the next thing I should do is to create a new sword. So this is called a sword item. Sword, weapons, items, punch, Let's see, can I create a new scriptable objects? What, Visual Console? No, this is wrong. Combat entity, new item card. So this is the iron sword item. So this is 0.5. Cooldown is 4. Iron sword. More powerful sword that attacks enemies that can hit various enemies in an arc. Card sprite type ranged, cape, armor, boots, building, close combat. Resources list, my building type, my card action. So what's the action of the wood? Sword attack action. What's the sword attack action? Okay, this one, sword attack action. So it's the same, I guess. Activation trigger. Okay. For now, let's just use the sword attack action. Sword attack action. And here, I need to copy punch attack. Let's just duplicate / attack. So let's do a, how was it called? A slash. So I think that's enough. Whoop, whoop. Punch, punch. Let's do a name / attack. Let's do a slash. And let's change the graphic. This one. / graph triggers. So this animator, crossfade, pull spawner. All right, so this needs a pull spawner. So when, oh, I forgot. So when an enemy is hit, I need to /enable. So there was another one here. Wait a second. One thing at a time. So this is okay. Did I configure it correctly there? Yes. / okay. / attack, item combo activation, card effects, upgrade, custom nodes, hero, wait a second, my mind My mind is confused. So, what I was trying to do? Alright, so. Okay, so how do I activate this? The punch is here, it activates. Spawn prefab. Spawn prefab. So the spawn prefab is the pool spawner. There, spawn prefab. Maybe I should pool spawner. What's this? Spawnable prefab. Combat pool spawner. Combat pool spawner 5. So what I need to do is to get this guy. Do I have a pool spawner? No. Let's see. Private serialized field. Private pool spawner. Pool spawner script. So when this hits, let's do a oopsie pool spawner script spawn prefab. How does that even work? Spawn prefab. Spawnable. Spawn prefab. So when this runs, pool spawner. Wait a second. Combat pool spawner. Combat pool spawner. Okay, so get active target. Alright, so this uses the active target. Perfect. Spawn hit effect on the active target. Okay, I need to take a rest. I'll be right back. Okay, so spawn hit. So this doesn't make much sense, but I'm gonna change it later. Pool spawner, spawn prefab. Only one prefab? Let's see. So I have entity v, my animation controller, animated mesh. Where's hero travel? There we go. Oh, recompile. Pool spawner. Their pool spawner. So let's take you here. Their animated mesh combat pool spawner. Only one. That's crazy. I shouldn't have this. Combat pool spawner. Pool spawner. Lean pool. Lean pool object. So I have a lean pool there. Lean pool prefab small impact notification pull up activate and deactivate preload 10 capacity there small impact lean pool. Is this the right way to use this? Lean pool lean pool examples guide. No problem, bro. Find your code that heavily relies on instantiate and replace it with lean pool spawn. Really, lean pool spawn. Spawn. Next, find your code that heavily relies on destroy and replace it with lean pool despawn. Enemy prefab. Okay, maybe this isn't the right time to do this. There are static methods. Find pool associated with prefab clone. Dictionary to find the pool associated with the prefab clone. Okay, fine. That's really intriguing, but I won't use it right now. So I need to create the card. Where is the cards? The card. No plugins. No graphs. No custom. So I have a potion iron sword. So I have the effect graph. I have the slash attack. Activation trigger type none. I should activate it activation conditions. So enter close combat, exit combat, and in combat. Deactivation combo, target slot 1, close combat, card sprite none, level 5. Okay. Okay. So I have the iron sword. I should include it in the all cards list. No, wait a second. This isn't necessary. So I set it addressable as card, right? As a card. There. Oops. No. Okay, where? Punch attack action, trigger card, punch card, iron cards. Oh, there, select. So let's put it in source item. Let's simplify this. Let's make it a card. There we go. And let's add it in the player punch attack. Let's replace it. This is the iron source. Let's just, or not, punch tower. Let's close this. Ruins and cave. There we go. So now I can assure that I have all the cards that I need to test this new thing. And if this works fine, I'm going to add some effects. There we go. So this works fine. Did the card get added? Potion ruins. Oh no, it's gonna get added when I press play. Maybe. Wood, tower, potion. There we go. Do I get any error? I get 3 errors. Can I see them here? No, I cannot. Okay, let's see. Okay, so iron sword wasn't found. Iron sword. That's because this is a case sensitive thing. Now let's try again. All right, there we go. We have the iron sword here, a more powerful sword that can hit various enemies in an arc. Cooldown 4.5, activation none, effects none. Activation. Why no activation? Why no activation? There. Activation trigger event? None. Okay, I'm not so sure about this. What happened? Enter close combat. It should say enter close combat. Close combat. Sword attack. Oh, wait a second. That's because slash. Right, that's because I have it configured. For example, this has one because it gets added by code, but this doesn't have it. So let's try this. Oh, why this doesn't work? Oh, village. Wait a second. Okay, so I have this iron sword. I have this wood sword. Oh, only one. Only one close combat. Okay, can I add this? Can I add this to you? No, I cannot. Okay, let's try again because iron sword, wood sword, on card quantity changed. Card prefab. Description. Update item activation event. So I don't remember how do I add the visit my cards. How do so this is an item, right? Item component. Item cards. Activation event. Card activation trigger type. Set card activation event. If none, is card activation trigger available? Card trigger none. Items given to remove activation trigger max. What the F? Items given to remove activation trigger. So what? Decide whether to remove the activation trigger event from a card. Most items have no activation trigger event. They are rare to encourage the use of combos. Or yes. Items given. So return true. Is card activation trigger available? Alright, so okay, so I just need to add this iron sword, there. So the first iron sword will have the activation trigger. There we go. There. So let's see. There is a tree. There is wheat. Tree and wheat. There, tree and wheat. Okay. So we have the iron sword. And we have a cave. Or let's create the... No, I can't. I should trade with many enemies. So this is the cave. Let's see if that works. Okay, so it animates, which is good, but then it doesn't. Slash collider, let's see. Wait. Oh, there. There, can we see it? Yes. There. So combat being, exclude layers, everything include layers. Oh, wait a minute. So this should be trigger zones. Trigger zones. Close combat zone. Combat being. Trigger zones. Combat being. So this is a combat being. This is default. So this should combat being default. Heroes, enemies. Let's see. No, tags and layers, no. Physics. So default. Alright, so that's the problem. Combat being. Maybe I can add an extra one. Let's see. Let's add an extra one. Cloth should building weapon, or should I say attack? should I say, combat hit. Hit. Okay. I gotta go in right now. So let's see if I can change this really quickly. Hit. No, this object only. I'm gonna see if that works. Let's do exclude nothing. Layer overrides. Let's see, physics settings. So hit only with combat beam. There we go, combat beam. Let's see if that works after the break. Thanks for coming.